What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cool Gadgets, where we review the latest and greatest in tech products. As always, I'm Scott, and today we'll be taking a sneak peek at the SERVOCAR paint protection film that's coming to Kickstarter later this year. Let's get into it. So, what is paint protection film? Well, the gist of it is, paint protection film, or PPF, is a clear layer of adhesive film that you apply on top of your vehicle to keep that shiny, fresh from the dealership paint job going for as long as possible. It lets you easily wipe away contaminants like mud, dirt, bird droppings, bug guts. PPF is a long-term investment in keeping your car looking beautiful. But are all PPF brands the same? No. There are varying degrees of water resistance and scratch resistance. And today we're gonna put SERVOCAR to the test. And we're gonna compare it against some of its competitors. All right, so I cut myself off a sample of the SERVOCAR. And when it comes in a protective, there's two layers, right? So there's one base layer and then there's another protective layer on top of that. I've already removed the protective layer, which keeps it clean. And now I'm gonna show you how it peels apart here. So there's two pieces. It's kind of like a piece of tape, right? So you got your base layer and you get the sticky part under here. And then this is the actual film. Now we're gonna test how stretchy it is because stretchiness equals durability. Let's start with a key. If you're a typical American like me, sometimes people will come and key your car. Or maybe, you key your car on accident because you miss or whatever. So we'll start with the key. Here, I'll try to make a scratch. Okay, nothing. Okay, we got like a little indentation, very slight. I'm gonna try again. Keep making marks. Okay, pretty good, not too bad. Now let's try to puncture it. Okay, try again. That's all that did right there. Punch it again. Wow, it's actually really durable. Okay, I'm actually sweating a bunch. Sorry, Servo. All right, here we go. Try again. Maybe I'll put it on the desk. I can be a little stronger because maybe the problem is me. Maybe I'm the weak one. Okay, stretch, apply. Okay, finally, we broke through it. That you could see that took quite a lot of effort from me. So you can't just come up and like typically scratch this with a key. Now, let's try a screwdriver. I already damaged the integrity of this piece by punching a hole in it with the key here. So I'll try to aim for a different spot. And here we go. Put it down. Okay. Oh, I tore it from the side. All right. It's a lot of work. Obviously, all paint protection films have their limits, right? I mean, we're not working with vibranium here, but this one held up for quite a long time. And stretchiness is really important for the durability, as I mentioned. But there's also another reason that you might not expect. When you go to apply the film on top of the car, the stretchier, the better, because it'll help it fit to the curves of your car, like above the wheel hub, or maybe on the little arch that goes up the window on that side. So the stretchier, the better, for two reasons. Now, I also want to touch on the hydrophobic property of this film. Now, when water gets on the PPF, it beads up into little spheres so that it can trickle down the surface quickly. And that's amazing and important for two reasons. One, easier maintenance. If there's less water in your car, you do less work, right? And number two, it helps maintain that shininess on your paint for much longer because you're gonna have fewer stains because there's always like little dirt that comes with the water, and it doesn't eat into your paint as fast. All right, and now we're gonna stop playing with this and we're gonna take this and go attach it to a real car. All right, we've applied the PPF to the car, and I wanna mention we only used part of the car, okay? And well, we didn't need the whole area. But I also wanna mention that we got professionals to apply it. So, because, if I apply it, it doesn't mean anything, right? Because I don't know how to apply it. So if I loosely apply it and then I go and I make a mark, that could be really bad. It's kind of a useless test, right? If you wanna apply it at home, that's great. Otherwise, we would recommend getting a professional because it is a little complicated. But let's get into the test. All right, so I got my marker here, and we're gonna apply the marker and see how the line sets with these. I'll give you my name. Wow, this one really gets in there. And then this one is the SERVOCAR. So you can see kind of a big difference in how the marking is applied here. And after marker, we have the wipe, okay? And we're gonna see how well it wipes off. First one, something like that. These are pretty strong swipes. Whoa, this one just doesn't come off at all. All right, that's powerful. And then the SERVOCAR. Okay, the last test is the scratch test. And this is obviously the one we've all been waiting for, right? Now, the thing with PPF is that if you scratch the surface of the film, you're not really damaging the film itself, you're just rearranging its composition. So, after you've rearranged its composition, the only thing you need to do is apply heat again, because then it reforms. So this can be done with a blow dryer or hot water or even sunlight in some cases. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so I got my wire brush here, and now I'm gonna make a few scratches. I'm gonna make them pretty good so you can see them clearly. You see, we can see all these scratches that are in here, right here. And now I'm gonna take the hot water, and like I mentioned with the PPF, you're just rearranging its composition, right? So when we apply this hot water, you're gonna see the composition form back in, and all of these scratches are gonna disappear. Wait a second for it to dry, and you can see all the scratches are gone now. Pretty nice, right? Here, I'll make it even clearer for you. You can see how smooth it is now. Look at that, all gone, yeah? That's pretty damn cool. All right, so now we're back in the studio. What's the verdict? Well, I think we've really got to give it to SERVOCAR for making a PPF that stands out from the crowd. As we've seen in our testing, SERVOCAR has top-tier performance from all the things you want from a PPF. There are other long-term benefits to SERVOCAR, such as the lack of orange peeling. Now, this orange peeling thing, with a lot of PPFs, you'll see this kind of like blurry, rugged, orange peel-like texture. So it's not like the thing is peeling off. It's like the actual, orange peel. When you go to eat an orange peel and it has all the like little wrinkles and bumps, that's pretty off-putting if it's on your car, right? Because then your paint just looks ridiculous. But it's something to keep in mind when choosing between PPF brands, because SERVOCAR prevents a lot of that discoloration and visual distortion that you'll see in other PPFs. So yeah, with that in mind, I definitely recommend checking out SERVOCAR. All right, that was our review of SERVOCAR. You can find a link to the Kickstarter page in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, this is Cool Gadgets, and I'm Scott, and I'll see you next time.